Well, we finally made it back up here today. How long has it been?
It's been a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Well, we've been up here, but we mowed and took care of some other things.
Yeah, we haven't been videoing, so.
Yeah.
And our other jobs have been really busy this time of year, so we haven't had time to do a lot. But we're here today, and what are we going to do here, Lise?
We are going to, I'm going to paint. That's what I'm doing today.
So we had originally said we was going to order a door for the utility room, laundry room area. We'd had that out and then put it back in. The frame around that was not very good. So, but the door's good. And after we looked around and was looking at doors, and we kind of wait for something to come up in the scratch and dent aisle, and it never did.
Yeah.
So anyway,
bargain shoppers.
yeah. So anyway, while we was back there, we noticed they had these door jambs that you could buy, just the jamb that fits those doors. So that's what we done. And so what we started out with was a new jamb. This is like the top of it. So we purchased all these boards. They're pre-cut. Have the insert here where you can push the weather stripping in. It's the top and the sides. And we also bought a new threshold. I think that one would have been okay, but we wanted one that looked good and wasn't scuffed up, and that would be adjustable and be easy to adjust. So we got that, and also we bought the PVC brick molding to put around the outside edge because it was rotten on that one as well. This was for a 4-inch wall. So in order to make this a 6-inch, you have to buy a kit to put with this, and it comes with a thing to extend the threshold and then also extend the top up here, and then the sides. We'll probably glue that and nail it or screw it together, but that's what that is. And these are made to already pre-cut and to go together that way. So then here's the sides as well that goes with that. So that's got us to a new 6-inch jamb. And you can also buy these kits, weather strip kits, and it's the full kit. It's made to slide into this groove here. So this is just the way your normal door jamb would be on the door that you have already. It'll have a groove like that more than likely. And then these just are made to press down in that and seal the door. So anyway, we decided to go that route. I've never done that before, but I have taken a lot of jambs apart and rebuilt them and put them back together. So this can't be any harder than that, hopefully.
Yeah.
We'll see, but it's worth a $600 or $800 try to make it work out. So
Right.
I don't remember what the price difference was, but it was quite a bit. So that is the plan. Lisa's gonna get these cleaned up and painted up and ready to go in or to be put together so we can put them in on another day while I'm going to be working on some other stuff. But Lisa's going to work on that today. So let's get her going, Lise.
Okay, let's do it.
How's it coming, painter lady?
Good. Almost have the first coat on all sides. So it'll take a second coat, and then it'll be good.
Well, does this make you a paintress instead of a princess?
Yes.
A paintress.
Yeah.
Okay.
So don't call me princess anymore.
Today. You can be a princess sometimes. Am I wrong?
Well,
Am I wrong?
no, you're not
okay.
wrong.
Okay.
But you can be a prince sometimes too. Am I wrong?
Prince Charming. Okay, gotta go.
Yeah.
Okay, so Lisa's got this door facing all painted and the extension for it. Got it laid out here. I'm getting ready to put some glue in between these. I'm gonna put them together. I've got my drill out. I'm gonna drill a hole and put those screws in, probably about 4 or 5 screws. They're 3-inch screws, so they'll reach through there and hold it as well. Get these drilled and screwed together and take this off, and then we can get a damp rag and
Okay.
clean the glue off. Let's start with one right there. And set them down below the surface just a hair. Okay, we'll get a wet paper towel and clean this up. And then we're going to be good on this one. I'll go ahead and do these other 2 the same way.
Cash got a haircut, didn't you, Cash? Can you say something? What? Cash, can you say something? Hmm? Sit. Sit. Good boy. Good boy. Can you lay down? Down. Down. Good boy. Good boy. You're doing good. You're doing good. Let's get your ear plopped over.
I wonder if I ought to just shave that first to make sure that that's all square. I will. There. Now we know what we got.
Other pocket.
I know, Lisa.
You didn't act like you knew.
Well, I was making sure my wallet was there. It is. It's empty, but it's there. Well, I had to check because there's nothing in it.
I
Let
could
me
make
know
a
there's
comment about that.
My empty wallet?
Yeah, do you want me to say something?
I
Make
don't
a
know
comment
what it would
about
be.
that?
Why?
Kind of like your head. It's empty, but it's there.
Oh, that's pretty cruel. I was thinking you was saying I bought something recently, and I was saying I haven't bought anything.
I'm sure that was payback.
I don't know why.
Mm-hmm.
This has got to be cut down. This is what they had, is a 36-inch threshold. And we need a 32. So I have to cut off both ends and get down into about here to be 32. Get that out of the way, I'll cut it separate. Go an inch beyond that. That's better. Okay. I'll have to come back in with a file and clean this up a little bit. Clean this track out because that's where that little addition snaps in there. So. Cash got a haircut.
That's what I
He
told
doesn't
him.
look like the same dog. He went from being a little black puppy to being a gray-haired puppy.
Yep.
Down under all the black.
It's a silver.
He's silver. We match.
That's true. You went from a black to a silver, didn't you?
Yeah.
That's a cool little tool there. It works good.
Works well. Okay. So there's the bottom. So I'm gonna go ahead and put some glue on this and this on both sides, bring them up and put that clamp about middle way on it and clamp it all together and get it squared up and where we want it. And then I'm gonna drill a couple holes, get them in there, and then I'll take the clamp off and put another hole where the clamp is, so there'll be 3 screws on each side. That's the plan, Lise.
Okay.
Maybe.
Joe has a little bit of a cold starting, so he's...
I'm croupy again and runny. And Lisa's still not being any nicer to me. She just keeps giving me a hard way to go.
Now, I do not. Cash, that's not to eat. No.
It might shut him up. You ate that when you was in school, when you was his age. He's what, probably 6 now? 5 or 6? It don't hurt them young'uns.
He's gonna get his foot in it.
Just
He
keep your
did
feet
get
out of
his
it.
foot in it.
He don't want it. Oh, he tried it.
Yeah.
Get out of that. I just have to put more on there if you do that. Get your own glue.
Cash, no. What you looking?
So we needed a 6.5 inch header to fill that entire gap above that door. So what I'm going to do is use 2x6 and then this 1 inch treated deck board. Comes out exactly right, so that'd be a good place for a treated board there against that door frame. And that's all I have to say about that. Lisa said it was okay, so. That'll go there. Cut these before and then chiseled them out. It just makes it.
That worked pretty good.
It worked all right. I would like to have a cleaner looking job on this one though.
Well, the router should work pretty good, shouldn't it?
Well, I'm sure the router would work really good. It's just how good does Joe work with the router?
Oh.
But I'm gonna give it a whirl. I have to get something out here to hold this side of the router up.
Okay.
And then we'll set the bit, the thickness of this, and try to see what we can do. I'll go get the router. There's one. No. It's not for you. You're not old enough to use a router yet. You've never even chased your first rabbit. You can't use a router after you've done that. Okay, so this. Divide it. I learned how to do that at school.
Divide and conquer.
Well,
Divide.
Yeah. There.
Very good.
Insulated. All right. Now watch it not want to go back up there.
No. Surely it will.
Yeah. I'll do it one way or another. I'll bet you. Ask me what I'm doing, Lisa.
What are you doing?
I really don't know because I've never done it this way before. It's just something different. But I think it's okay to do that.
Okay.
So, you should learn by now not to ask me questions because I don't have a good answer ever.
Because you don't know what you're doing?
Nope.
Sure.
I'm just doing what I do.
You're meddling.
One step at a time, one bite at a time. Sometimes I get a big mouthful of gristle and have to chew on it for a while.
That's not
This
good.
place is a big mouthful of gristle.
Yeah, it's...
I think I'll get some caulk and tip this back in and seal that bottom up. Okay. Now, there we go. We're getting somewhere. Might not be where we want, but we're getting somewhere. I'm gonna try to get this back in here where it's hid under the, put the seal in, it'll be under the seal. You won't even know that's there. Be like it never happened. So that'll pull in. Let's see what that does. I'm just gonna put 3 screws, I think. Right on the money.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I remember that now from the last time we didn't. I just screwed it in there and took off. I should have checked this though. Yep, I got to pull that out. It's leaning in a little. So I'll come up here and put the next one in, and then come back to that one. Yep. If you don't have a door level this way, it'll always be wanting to close or open on you all the time if it's not latched. It'll drive you nuts. It's right on it.
Good.
Now then,
Get it level on this side with some shims and...
yeah, I'm gonna put the door up first though. And then we'll adjust this to keep this gap on the door across the top and down the side looking right, hopefully. So what I'm going to do is, I've got holes where I screwed these down and get them where I want them on these two. The bottom one doesn't have it. Yeah, it does too. So I'm going to get a long screw and run in those and pull that door up and see where we're at. Get in there, you. Okay, we're going to be in good shape there. Let's see what I got here. Real good. And that's good. So let's see how this shuts. Because it could be in a twist up there. Nope. That's going to be good, isn't it? Mm-hmm. So we'll go ahead and put another thing of shims about right here. Well, let me do a couple there and there. That should have it in pretty good shape. And we'll do one right in the middle up here on the top, so all it'll have, just to hold that center up. Maybe you're supposed to do more or do it different. I don't know. That's the way we're doing this one. Now we got a thingamajigger and cut those off. I've decided I can never remember what this thing's called. And I always think I need Roger. So this is going to be Roger from now on.
You and Roger do good work.
Yeah. Okay. See what that's looking like. Like a good seal out here.
It does. Yeah, looks good.
Okay. I believe we've done about all we're going to do today on this. We got the door in. First time I'd ever bought one of those jambs like that. Usually the door's rotten anyway, and not the jamb from what we've experienced in the past. But it's a pretty good way to go if you get the new seal and everything. It wasn't that bad to put in. A little bit of a learning curve for me because I hadn't never done it before, but anyhow, worked out well. The threshold's in there tight. I've got to replace the seal on the bottom of the door. We didn't buy that yet, but it still seals good. It's sealing up everywhere, all the way around. It's shutting pretty snug. I think it'll just kind of get seated and do better there, but if it don't, it's not that big a deal. It just pushes shut. So I went ahead and put spray foam around it to seal it. And then the brick molding, we had PVC brick molding for the outside. We're considering doing the trim a little different on the outside, so I'm going to hold off on that for just a little bit and may come back and put it on there anyway. But anyway, I don't feel like doing it today. It's my main thing. So we're going to get out of here and hope you enjoyed the video and come on back the next time. So me and Lisa's going to go. Let's turn this around here. See my pretty camera lady. We'll see you later. Thank you.
Thank you.